Today is going to be another day trip. We're going out to Vegas and then coming back home. In the last video, we went out to San Francisco and came back, started at 2:30 a.m., got back at 2:30 a.m. Luckily today we're only starting at 6 a.m., but the mission is to get out to the desert and skate this, basically a ranch skate park. So it is on a private property. I've never been there. Well, Vegas gets really cold in the winter, and it is the winter time, so I got my bomber jacket and my sweater. Hopefully I don't freeze, because it gets really cold, like frostbite cold in Vegas. The other thing that I did today that I thought would be kind of like a strategy, we're going to be doing a lot of driving and then trying to skate right after we drive, so I brought my massage gun. I think what that will do is kind of get the blood flowing before we start skating. Hopefully a little bit of a strategy to kind of mitigate that warm-up time, make it even shorter. I think we found it. All right, we made it to the Desert Skate Ranch. This is on private property, so it's not open to the public. You do have to hit up Desert Skate Ranch on Instagram. That's probably the best way if you're interested in coming and checking this place out. Lucas was just mentioning, I'm pretty sure it's Evergreen Ski Parks that built this. They do a lot of ski parks where it looks like there's like, you're skating on the moon. There's like craters everywhere. So there's like little things you can pump, which is really nice, keep your speed. There's this full pipe back here. I don't even know if it's possible to loop it. Looks like it has like a kink at the bottom, but let's give you a little tour. Check it out. This is like one of those backyard spots where you can draw a lot of inspiration for skate parks, for DIY spots. It's just really cool. I've wanted to come out here for a really long time, so hyped to come out here. It's like a couple acres of land too, and they got some other stuff out here, some dirt jumps, so pretty epic spot, pretty hyped. We are definitely in the middle of nowhere. Pretty windy out here. Not too cold though, so that's nice. And the sun's out, which feels good. Like, look at the bottom of this right here. It gets like, I don't even know, it's inverted and it comes down, so yeah. If someone loops this, they're gonna have to come up and then just like go to flat. I really like how they add the blue on the top of the lip everything. Kind of like be able to see it, otherwise it might blend in, especially out here where it's like really bright. There's not much shade, no real contrast essentially, so those lines kind of help you know where to go, where the lip of everything is. Definitely tell this was done professionally versus DIY. Like, there's a DIY aspect to it. Like, it's definitely not up to code. There's not like specific drainage because this is on private property. But if you look at this outside area, those smooth seams, that's what you know, that's some professional concrete work. The pool is full of sand and we only have so much time, so we're probably not gonna empty it out so that we can skate the pool. And the thing about the pool being in the middle, it's like a good and bad thing. Like, if you know how to skate and you're quick responsive, maybe you can roll into the pool, pop out, skate other things. But the thing about it is, like, it's really hard to avoid your skateboard falling into the pool. So it's like, it's kind of a pit in a way. Like, your board constantly goes down there, it gets dinged, you start chipping away your board. So it's a pro and con thing. It's kind of scary too, like when you're riding down certain obstacles, you're like, you gotta avoid it or you're falling into it. So yeah, building everything around a pool, I guess, is like kind of subjective. There's good things about it and there's some bad things about it. I think like the board constantly falling in there, it's a little bit of a struggle. Never skated at Evergreen Skate Park or a skate park like this. It's not really a skate park. This is like a backyard private, I don't even know what you call it. It's not a DIY, it's just a backyard skate park. But I never skated in an Evergreen Skate Park where it kind of has like this crater. It's sort of just like a moon almost, with like really good flow. Like, you can go anywhere. That's what's really fun about this. Like, I'm not planning too much of my lines. I'm just going and just like water. You gotta ride it out. It's kind of like a wave almost in a way. It's different. Like I can see how some people wouldn't like this type of thing because like, you know, if you skate ledges, flat rails, there's not really much for you. It's a lot about just riding around, but what I think is really cool is you don't have to do any tricks. You can honestly just like carve around and just really fun. Feels really good. Something that Lucas mentioned too is like, it's really good for warming up. You can just like cruise around and then all of a sudden you're ready to go. So a lot of bonuses to this type of design that I've never skated. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. We left the Desert Ranch DIY. Well, they say it's a DIY. I don't know if it's a DIY. You let me know down below. We're only here for a quick second. We gotta drive back home tonight. We got a little bit of a work trip. We're just double dipping. But yeah, hopefully we can hit one spot before that sun goes down. Unfortunately, in the winter, the sun goes down so quick. Like, it's only 3 o'clock right now, and I feel like we only get an hour left. So, one more spot for the mission. Strip way over there,